No, don't be
Fall
ridiculous.
right
Your
on
foot's
them.
gonna slip right off the edge and you try to jump up.
You're gonna land on me. I know you're
Okay.
gonna bust your shins.
All right, let's do 12.2, number 13. So we have 2x plus 4y plus 2z is 6. 3x minus 6y plus 3z is 10. 4x minus 8y plus 4z is 11. Can you convert this to a matrix for me?
Sure.
2, negative 4, 2, bar 6.
Cool. That works out. Somebody else got the second row?
3, negative 6, 3, 10.
Okay. Ryan? Last row?
4, negative 4, 11.
Let me pick on him if I want to, Rebby. All right, so what are you noticing on it? Did you notice something right away?
That you can take a 2 out on the top one.
Yeah, you can take a 2 out of the top one. Okay.
4 out of 1.
So I'm going to take row 1 and turn it into half a row 1.
And then you take 4 out.
Okay, I can take a row 2 and turn it into something, and row 3 I can turn into a quarter row 3.
2 and a 4 out of row.
Okay, so I'm going to take a 2 out of row 1, a 3 out of row 2, and a 4 out of row 3.
So you don't have to do it.
Do as small as possible.
Please note the numbers on the equal sign on these two are going to be a little inconvenient. Right, they're going to end up being fractions, right, because I'm pulling something that's not there. So what am I going to get in the first row? 1, negative 2, 1, 3. Okay, and then in the middle row? 1, negative 2, 1, 10 thirds, right? I'm thinking about dividing by 3, which is multiplying by a third. You guys see that? With me, Bailey, or is that lazy?
How do you get the 1 and
You divide it.
So I'm dividing the top row by 2. So 1 divided by 2 is 1, negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2, and so forth. Cool?
So for the third, you
The
have
fractions kind of mess
two
you up.
rows that are the same, or still just one?
So for the third one, what have I got?
2 negative.
Got 1, negative 2, 1.
1, negative 2, 1 again, right? And then 11 fourths. Okay, now without stressing your head too hard, what's happening here? What's gonna happen in my next step?
You end up with zeros in one row.
So, what's the thing I should be targeting?
The bottom left. Right?
Yeah, I should start by targeting this guy, right? So how can I make a 0 up here in the bottom left? I could, wait, yeah.
If you subtracted all those together right now, wouldn't you get the middle one equal to 0?
Yeah,
Like, if you did the bottom one, you can have 1, 0, 1, and do the top two above.
okay, hang on. So I want to look at this middle row, right? And I want to get a 0 here. And I think this is going to answer your question in a second. So if I try to put a 0 here, how would I do that? Yeah, I'm going to multiply one of the other rows by negative 1 and then add it, right? Okay, so, yeah.
Are you trying to get the middle row alone?
So I'm trying to get a 0 here. I might leave the middle row alone.
Why
for
there
this.
specific?
Why there? Because that's, I don't know, because that's the algorithm that's most convenient. Yeah, this is this kind of prioritization. And usually I start here, do this first, do this one next. Right, that's cutting the x's out of 2 equations. And then once I have the x's out of 2 equations, I can cut the y out of this one. And then I'll know z and be pretty much done. Right? On this one, it's going to work a little differently because I'm going to think to myself, okay, minus the first row is minus 1, 2, 1, oop, minus 1, minus 3, right? You guys see that?
That's smart to do.
So that's minus row 1 there, right?
Then we can make R six equals R1
So row 3 gets turned into
-1, 2, 1,
Zero, zero, zero,
0, 0, 0.
and some number.
And yeah, whatever the heck 11 quarters minus 3 is, right? Okay, see that? So that was row 3 turns into row 3 minus row 1, right? What else could you do here? Where's your next spot you're going to try to put a 0?
Row 2, X.
Row 2 X slot, right? So I could do that by taking row 2 and turning it into row 2 minus row 1 as well, right? What am I going to get there? 0, 0, 0,
10 thirds minus 3.
10 thirds minus 3. And then the top row is going to be left alone, right? Okay. What does this bottom row mean as an equation?
It means it's parallel. No,
Yeah, these are parallel, not quite lines though, but close.
they're parallel.
Yeah, they're parallel planes. And this one here, right, means that 0x plus 0y plus 0z is some number, right? Negative a quarter specifically, but it doesn't matter. It's a number that's not 0, right? You guys see that? There we go. Is this going to happen? Is 0 plus 0 plus 0 going to ever be negative a quarter?
No.
No, so somehow these planes aren't hitting. That's because they're parallel. You guys see that? In fact, if we look here, what we have is 3 different parallel planes because we ended up with this contradiction twice. I'm not so enamored of you guys know that, right? That's not my heart's fondest desire is not that you could tell me that there are 3 parallel planes that are different, just that you could tell me what's the answer. Like, what do you say to end this?
No solution.
Yeah, no solution. Planes are parallel. Parallel. So the planes are parallel, right? There's no solution. They don't hit each other. Does that make sense? Questions, things? No? This is going to get old very